me now, Republican Senator from Tennessee and member of the Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee, Marsha Blackburn. Senator Blackburn, thank you for taking time on a Saturday. You just heard our report with Alex. Obviously, the Rio Grande Valley continues to be ground zero, but really the entire 2,000-mile stretch of our southwest border is just out of control, and it doesn't seem that Vice President Harris brought much confidence that it's going to change anytime soon. Your reaction?
Griff, Vice President Harris went to the wrong place in Texas, and it took her 93 days to get there. She should have gone to the Rio Grande Valley. She should have gone over into Arizona, where the Sinaloa cartel is passing all of those drugs across the border, all that fentanyl, that record numbers. Our local law enforcement officers are telling us there's record amounts of drugs on our street that are coming out of Mexico. So every town's a border town, every state's a border state. Vice President Harris does not have a solution to this because they don't want to admit that President Donald Trump was right. The Remain in Mexico policy works. Building a wall was working. It's what our Border Patrol want. And what they are doing, the Biden administration, is putting all of our law enforcement officers, whether they're Border Patrol or local sheriffs, putting property owners all in danger every single day with that open border.
Senator, you raise a good point because Vice President Harris did not go to the Rio Grande Valley, which is predominantly migrants coming from the Northern Triangle, Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador, but yet El Paso is mostly migrants coming from Mexico, if you look at the recent statistics and figures. But there's something about the Democrats going to El Paso. Why is that? If you look back, we pulled the tape from 2019 when Senator Booker, then a primary candidate for president, showed up and was actively helping walk migrants across that bridge between Ciudad Juarez and El Paso. And then, of course, Secretary Mayorkas's first trip was to El Paso.
And you had Representative Escobar, who was truly an inappropriate official to be there, who sent her staff into Mexico to help coach these asylum seekers on what to say and how to do it, helping people circumvent U.S. law. It is amazing. But they are trying to push these migrants across the border, as you mentioned. El Paso is mainly where those from Mexico are entering. But Griff, so far what we know, there are individuals from over 160 different countries out of the 500,000 apprehended so far this year that are crossing this border illegally. This is a program that is out of control. It is the Biden border policy. They need to secure this border and put an end to the human trafficking, sex trafficking, the drug trafficking, the gangs that are coming across. We are seeing increased violence on our streets.
Yep.
We know from our Border Patrol they're apprehending drugs, weapons. This is a situation out of control. It needs to be secured.
Senator, just in the time we have remaining, about 30 seconds here, I do want to get you to weigh in on where things stand on an infrastructure deal. It seems that it's taken a turn. How confident are you that something will get done?
I'm not confident at all. You have President Biden having said, oh, I will sign this deal. And the bad faith negotiation reveals they had no intention of this all along. And when Republicans said we can get to something, those that were negotiating had said, here's how we can look to repurpose money that was left over from CARES. Let's do things with no taxes. You know, felt like they had something that they could work with. It was still too large for me. But Griff, then you have the president saying, oh, we weren't going to sign it without the second bill that deals with all the human infrastructure that I wanted to do, as he says, with elder care, care for children, early childhood, and money for unions.
Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn, thank you for taking time. We'll see where it goes.
Yes, thank
Jackie?
you.